Good day, you're welcome back to my channel. Like you know already, this channel is focused on caring for your eye as well as prevent silent eye blinding diseases. So today we are going to talk about retinal detachment after this short break. Now, I've come across several of my patients that ask me, they see some have come to me and told me they see light flashes. Occasionally they sitting and they see a flash of light on one side of their eyes, occasionally, but very fast. Occasionally they just sit down, when they are moving they see flashes on either the left side, some tell me it's on the right side. Then there are a few other patients that come to tell me, well, they come across spots on their field like this and they try to touch it like flies, but it doesn't seem to, they don't seem to see any fly. There's no fly there. So right now, to be on the cautious side, I'm going to explain to you what retinal detachment is. Retinal detachment has several symptoms. You could have a few of them, but you could not have all the symptoms at the same time. Whatever symptom you have, it is best to take action at the earliest possible time. Now, what are the symptoms of retinal detachment? One of the popular symptoms of retinal detachment are light flashes. Now, you might see light flashes on any side of your eyes. It might be the right side, it might be the left side, any part of your eyes it comes. And not only that, when it's reoccurring, see, when the light flashes are reoccurring, then you should be concerned. When you see light flashes, just a flash of light like that, you're watching a particular direction and you see light flash on the peripheral aspect of your vision very fast, like if someone moved a touch fast past your peripheral visual field or peripheral field of vision. Secondly, another symptom of retinal detachment is vitreous floaters. What are vitreous floaters? Vitreous floaters, occasionally you see spots, or you might see cobweb, or you might see lines on one part of your field, like when you're looking straight. The spots might look like flies in that area, in part of your eye, like it's projected in front of you. You try to touch them and they are not there. You try severally to touch them, but they are not there. The spots, your hand just goes through them, just like a projector, projecting these images into your visual field. When you begin to notice all that severally, then you should be concerned also. Another popular symptom of retinal detachment is a cutting. When you have a cutting on one side of your field of vision, like you see like something like a cutting coming down on one side of your visual field. When you see something like a cutting coming down on one side of your field of vision, see, you should also be concerned. You just see like a cutting, it's coming down either on the left side, it depends on the eye that is affected, or on the right side. You see it like a cutting, just dark, coming down on one right side or the left side, on one part of your field of vision. You know that your retina has been detached from the choroid. It's suspicious, then you could also suspect something like retinal detachment. But at this point, let me point out that the mere fact that you have these symptoms doesn't conclude that you have retinal detachment. So when you notice any of these symptoms, for you to recognize any of these symptoms early enough so that you can book an appointment with your eye care practitioner, either an optometrist or an ophthalmologist. What they do when you book an appointment is that, and they hear your complaint, is that they do a dilated eye examination. The dilated eye examination is there to confirm through ophthalmoscopy, either direct or indirect ophthalmoscopy. It's possible that you could have a dilated eye examination and they discover that that's not a complaint, because some of these symptoms might just come occasionally and then they fade away. It might just be a very light detachment, and which gets reattached by itself when you have sufficient rest. Because when you have enough bed rest, if it's very slight, if the detachment is very slight, it gets reattached fast back. All the same, it's advisable that when you notice any of these symptoms, you go for an evaluation to detect whether you have any form of retinal detachment. Ask me why. The reason you're doing this is because if the surgery is not carried out and the retina is not reattached on time, it could also result into a permanent loss of vision too. So it is very important for you to detect it early enough and then get it reattached by surgery early enough. So I'm going to stop here for now. Next week, we are going to go into several other details about retinal detachment, but I'll stop here for now. Thank you.